Hello guys and welcome to another video on candlestick patterns. This one especially is about the dark cloud cover. In our previous video we have already seen what is a dark cloud cover and what are the rules in order to consider or identify any candle pattern as a dark cloud cover, and when to enter and when to exit, where is your stop loss and what if your stop loss hits, and where should be this candle appearing. All those details, in-depth video was there on our candlestick pattern series. So this is a continuation video after your dark cloud cover video, and I request you to watch that video first so that you know this video is exclusively about when to use all those setups when you identify a dark cloud cover. Okay, so here are a set of four rules to remember, which strengthens the impact of or the importance of this pattern. Okay, so those four patterns, when you see any one of those or all together or a couple of points, whatever, if you see any one of these four or more than one, it means that the importance of this dark cloud cover is very significant, and that means that the major odds are in your favor, in especially in with this dark cloud cover. Okay, let's discuss what are those 4 points. See, number one, the first point is, if you have a if the second candles close. Okay, if your second candles close is greater than the first candle's midpoint. Okay, so this is your first uh, point that you can consider, that increases the strength of your dark cloud cover. That means that in our rule it says that our second candle should close at least at your first candle's real body, but the larger it closes, the more close it comes to the engulfing pattern. So if your candle is closing way beyond your previous candle's midpoint, then that increases the strength of this dark cloud cover pattern. Okay, that is your first point that strengthens your dark cloud cover. And second point, when it gets even more importance, is volume on second bar, volume on second candle. So whenever you see a highest volume getting recorded on your second candle than your first candle. Okay, when you have a more volume into your second candle, that is this candle, if you have a more volume there, that means that than your previous candle, if your second this candle's volume is more than your previous candle, then also in that case, that means that this is very powerful. Okay, and your next point which strengthens this pattern is resistance. If this candle is seen at any major resistance zone, this candle formation, if it is seen at any important resistance levels like this, if there is any zone there, even in that case, this becomes a very a powerful setup. Okay, and your next point is shaven. Okay, first candle, first candle shaven top or bottom. So what that means is, so if you have any wicks, it is a normal candle. But if you don't have any wick at the bottom, it is called a shaven bottom. And if you don't have any wick on the top, in this case, it is called as a shaven top or shaven head, and it can be called as a shaven bottom here. So whenever you see your first candle without any wicks on top or bottom, okay, that means that this candle is very bullish, but still the next candle couldn't mm, sustain that bull power into the second candle. So even this is going to increase the value of this setup. And apart from this, whatever is your candle setup in our through entire series of candlestick patterns. Okay, so no matter what candle setup that you see, of course we spoke about a very in detailed we have gone through a very in detailed explanation of what a dark cloud cover is. You can see that in our previous video, but here we are seeing when we are understanding when that particular setup is even more powerful with these points. And apart from all this, whatever your candlestick pattern is, location of any pattern is the most important in your price chart. So it is not about the formation of any of this or identifying any of this candlestick patterns, but the location where it is happening is also very important. So to summarize once again, this dark cloud cover becomes more powerful when you have a second candle's close is having more penetration into your first candle, which is crossing your midpoint of your first candle's real body. And the second thing is more volume. When you have a more volume on your second candle, then in that case it becomes even more powerful. Or when you see this setup at your major resistance levels, any of your resistance levels, even that strengthens the power of this setup. And your next point is your first, whenever you see a first candle like this with a shaven head and bottom, even in that case this candle is very important, you cannot ignore this. And we have also spoke about the frequency of this candle occurrence in our earlier video where we have explained the dark cloud cover in detail. So please do visit that. And apart from this, from here on I'll make sure that I'm discussing about this point, that is location of any pattern is the most important than the candle pattern itself. All right, so thanks for watching till now. Please do subscribe for more such valuable content on the stock market technical analysis part. Thank you.